individuals not affiliated with the company, but residents of the district. For the use of the room, we charge them a $100 janitorial fee, and those monies that come in, we use that like to buff the floors and clean the place up. And we have a couple of tables we had to replace last year. They broke, from use. They don't make the tables like they used to, and they fall apart very rapidly. But I think in essence, for the amount of time the rooms were used, I think only once or twice we had a little incidents where the walls got marked up, and be a little bit more careful of that. But the residents of this district appreciate the use of these rooms, and we look forward to having a good year of letting the residents use them again in 2010. If anybody has any questions, we can present them now. If not,
a comment in regard to ordering the turnout gear. If you could just make an attempt to please get the copy of the state contract and attach that,
right,
so that I can see, it's easier for me to research it that way.
I usually do in the
Or have the vendor just
on the
reference the state
contract.
contract on the invoice number. That'd be great.
It's
that's
easier
the
for
first
me
thing I
to
asked the chief to have the bids on it.
Yeah. Our state contract's the easier way to buy it for you, I think.
The turnout gear is on state contract.
Great. Okay, so if you could just get me the contract number, that'd be great. Thank you.
All right, that's it.
Okay, thank you. Stephen?
Yeah, well, we got 936 back.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Back out.
It's back from now it's up for something else. They basically rebuilt the pump on there. The tank had a crack in it where a 5-inch rear fill goes into the tank. They contacted the manufacturer of the tank. They flew somebody out here. They repaired the tank up there in Monticello. Get the truck back, and I haven't heard any problems as far as leaking or anything like that with the valves or anything like that, so. They went back up to, Orange County truck today for a minor air leak, and one of the dashboard switches fell into the dash, so that'll be done tomorrow. 937, we had something come down, and they looked at we had a problem with the upper controls in the bucket. Everything would work except for the swing. It wouldn't swing in either direction. They came down and made the repair on it, and everything's working okay right now. 931, they also looked at the tank and pump valve on 931. They made repair to that in-house, and everything's back up and running on that one. And that's it for my report for the month. Nice, easy, quick month.
Okay, Steve, thank you. Under my report, we had UBS in Monday night give us actually the end of the year report for our service award program on our performance summary for the year. We're up approximately 14.91% over last year's time. We still lost money down the grade of the market, but we're in good shape. Oil's holding on. We've got a couple CDs coming due next month, which you won't have to do anything to. We're going to put that into petty cash to pay for the monthly payouts that we have for our service retirees and some other things. So we did real well, better than above the norm for a lot of other people, and we're in good shape there with UBS and our money portfolio for the year. Considering the way the downturn has gone, but we're in good shape, and we're going to pay our this year 2010's allotment of money in May or June, so they can invest that money, because we can't. Tony said before, we can't get nothing in our local banks, but they can invest the stock, the money in their things, and we're making some good money on some of the stocks and some of the bonds and so forth. So we spaced it out. So we're in good shape as far as the money-wise goes. Is that on our service award program? We do have one new retiree who goes on the books next month, Anthony Lespinero. And I think next month we got another one going on, but we'll talk about him next month. But the only thing, the W-2s went out to the members. 1099s rather, not W-2, 1099s. And we got 2 back from retirees. It's very important that these companies, if you know one of your members has changed his address or moved, to let us know. Now we have to try to chase these people down. And so if somebody does move, gets married, or moves away, and they're in the service award program, make sure they fill out a change of address where they're going and get it back to us. So Joy's got it on file, and we can give it to UBS so they can send out the checks to the right places and stuff like that, and pen plates. Very important to have them in with the right addresses and so forth. So, just a reminder on that. That's new business. I think that's all I got as far as my reports go. That's it. Chief?
Not much either. Last month, 51 fire, 22 rescue, 4 miscellaneous, for a total of 77. Year-to-date was 507 fire, 136 rescue, 34 miscellaneous, for a total of 677, plus I had a few reports that were backed up, which is probably a total of 684, I believe, for 2009, which is actually 23 calls under last year, which was 707. So, but I'll know a little bit better once, I believe it was 7 I had added to it. Gonna take one, pass it around, just a monthly fire report there.
Monthly or yearly?
Well, monthly fire report, my 2009 year-end report, and the 2009 training report. I think that's all I got.
Okay, Elmer.
Dick, a question. You go get several dates for these tips in defensive driving so we can plug them into the...
Yes.
Without interfering with something else?
Yes.
Okay. You mentioned Jeffrey, his national certification. We've also got 3 firefighters that took their National Firefighter 1 test, and they did well on that, and then they went and took their National Firefighter 2 test, and all 3 have successfully passed that. That was Charlie Gambuti, Luke Garofalo-Wade, and Kenny Sensorbox. This is, to me, is a big deal. I think it benefits them in their future, and it certainly benefits the Goshen Fire District, having people take national tests. The first 3 are out here that's taken them. The New York State Office of Fire Prevention and Control presents the test, but you have to sign up, and the district paid for them to take it. It was only $50 a man. And they have to take a written test and get a 70 score, and if they get that, then they can take the practical test. And it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
And I think it's to our benefit, the more guys we get with certification, like Jeffrey got certification like they got. We got a couple of people now that's got certification as national certification as instructors, and I think that worked out very well for us.
Okay, that's it. Okay, old business. All right, everybody, you gotta fill out the ethics forms, for 2010.
I have everything except the minutes,
Okay, the officers for the minutes, I just gotta fill them out.
and the cataracts and the Dyson.
So, give them to, Al there, and he'll give his officers to fill them out, and just turn them in.
That was sent directly to the individual who does the service award program. I don't know how to go to you guys first.
The ethics?
Yeah, you have everything.
The ethics?
The ethics?
Yeah, ethics.
The officers have their own
The officers and chiefs.
Yeah, that's good. Just if you got any conflicts, fill it out, and then we'll give it over to Mr. Killenberger, and he'll go over them and see if he has to have anybody else do anything else with them on the committee. Under old business, I've talked to Chairman of the Village Planning Board on the plans for the Minnesink Firehouse. He suggested we ask for an extension, even though it got voted down, but to keep the plans viable, so if we do decide to do something, we don't have to go through the whole procedure again. So if we can write a letter to the Chairman of the Village Planning Board asking for extension on the plans for the upgrade of the Minnesink Firehouse, and hopefully they'll grant us an extension so we don't have to go through the whole planning procedure again if we decide to do something there.
Who is the chairman?
Jerry O'Donnell, his name is.
Okay.
Under old business, we talked about it last month, February 23rd, next month, Orange County Fire District Association will be meeting here at 8 o'clock. I thought Chief mentioned, we talked to the Chief a little bit earlier. I talked to Jeff and Pete Rollins. They're going to help us with the food stuff and the soda. and, get a couple guys to help set up and clean up afterwards, so, they'll be here on the 23rd, it's a Tuesday night, at 8 o'clock.
February?
February, yeah. That's the one Jerry.
Thank you.